every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my food challenge where I'm trying Laura in the Kitchen recipes for the very first time in front of the camera together with you. And today I'm gonna try a recipe which I'm almost certain I'm gonna love. Laura's Pear Crostata. I tried her apple crostata a while back and it was simply amazing. So if you're curious to see how it goes trying this recipe out for the very first time, as well as how it looks and tastes in the very end, also to find out the big question, which crostata is better, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 1 pie crust, 2 pears, peeled, cored and sliced, 20 grams of golden raisins, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, some egg wash, that is 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water mixed together, and some powdered sugar. I did was turn on my oven to preheat to 200 degrees, and before I touch the dough I actually want to make a couple more preparations. Basically you do everything else before I touch the dough. So the first thing, I want to make the filling. I want to mix pears together with the sugar, cinnamon and the raisins. And also line a baking sheet with some parchment paper. As for the dough, if you have a store-bought one, then it means you already have a rolled out pie crust. At that point, if you wish so, you could cut out 2 equal circles to make 2 individual portions of pear crostata. If not, you could just use one, big one. Here I have basic pie crust, which I made myself yesterday. I will leave the link in the description box to the recipe of it. It's awesome. I've gotten compliments on the crust itself when I was making desserts. It's a really great one, but it needs to be cold. I let it sit on the countertop for half an hour or so now, so that it would be easier to work with. And if I would have read the recipe yesterday, I would have divided it into 2 parts and just formed 2 equal discs, because when it's shaped like so, it's really easy to roll out a circle. That's the only reason, really. So now, I will do that, what I could have done yesterday. I will flour my surface, divide it into 2 pieces and just roll out 2 circles. The good news with this recipe is that you really do need to be very good at rolling out the circles clearly, because we will actually fold the ends inside and it will look pretty nonetheless. So now I'm gonna take my filling and divide it in the center among the 2 pie crusts. Don't worry that they're overlapping. As I mentioned, we will fold them in and they will become smaller. Oh, and now the fun part! I'm gonna take the glue, aka egg wash, and just brush the sides of the pie crust. And again, it will act like glue once I start folding it onto itself. It's really simple. You can do it however you like, or just copy what I'm doing. It will look cute no matter what, just trust me. So once it's folded onto itself, I'll take some more egg wash and brush the top of it and then put everything into the oven for 20 minutes. Is this all for me? My God! Don't mind if I do. Who wants to make some comments? My God, this looks glorious. This will be so hot though. This is one of those rare occasions where I was so quick to do everything that needs to be done after a dish is done. It's still like I can still I can literally see it steaming. Oh my god. Okay, this will be too much, too hot, too of everything. I'm out. Oh my goodness. It's quite sweet. This dough, this pie crust, man, it's something. My brother is quite a sweets lover, okay? And I remember I made this cranberry tart. I think I used the same pie crust as well there. And everyone was obsessed about that tart. I mean, seriously obsessed. It disappeared literally, I'm not exaggerating, in like seconds. And everyone complained that it's too thin and too little of it. But then my brother was like, oh my god, this pie crust is so delicious. And I'm like, oh my god, what a compliment from a sweets lover, like the pie crust. Who would think to compliment such thing? So anyways, you have to try. If you haven't tried Laura's pie crust, basic pie crust recipe, it's amazing. This is so good. You know, it's so funny. Okay, I will finish it all while talking to you. I mentioned countless times I'm not a big raisins lover. However, I like them more and more. I don't get it. Is it something with age? Taste changing and stuff? Ooh, steam. Oh, this is amazing. This is truly, truly amazing. It feels sweet, but I'm guessing because of the pears themselves, because I mean I added only 1 tablespoon of sugar, which is really, really little according to Laura's normal sugar amounts. So I'm guessing it's the pears themselves. Now the big question, which crostata is better? I think, before I tell you, leave me in the comments your guess, like pause here and leave in a comment which one do you think I would like more, and also you can mention which one you would like more yourself. Did you already? Did you? Okay, so I think it would be still apple crostata. I just love apples. I usually don't even buy pears. They're not that usual. I mean, this is super good, and I feel like this would be a perfect way. Oh, that's so hot. A perfect way to use up pears, which I don't normally gravitate towards when I have a bowl of fruit. I don't really want to pick a pear and eat it. So this could be a great way to eat a pear. It's very, very similar to apple crostata. Well, the difference being pears instead of apples. And I don't know. I am so ready to just say bye and go have my private time with this. Me, by the way, yeah, Lithuanian. I know. So anyways, this is how Laura's pear crostata looks like. This is mine. This is the first time. I've never tried this recipe before. If you want to watch her make it, not for the first time, the link to her video is there. Oh, by the way, I actually let the, well, crostatas bake for 5 more minutes. I went level up just so that they would brown up a little bit more and would look more appetizing. That's about the only difference. If you want a written recipe, check the description box below. As always, you will find it in both American and the metric systems, because I myself use metric system if you haven't picked that already. And I convert every single recipe I try from Laura in the kitchen into the metric system. Just because I want to try her recipes and I need to understand how much of everything to use. So anyways, I really want to go and have some time with this pear or apple. When you have something like this, you're not picky. I mean, this is so good. So even if it's not apples, I'm like, Oh, the juices are coming. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to see what did you vote for the crostatas, and I'll see you soon. Bye.